The devil's chair doesn't stay empty. In the cemetery of Cassadaga, there is a chair no one is supposed to sit in. It's not roped off. There are no warning signs, no locks, no barriers. Just a simple brick seat, worn smooth by time, resting quietly among the graves. Locals call it the devil's chair, and they will tell you, if you ask, that the chair isn't cursed, it's occupied. Cassadaga Cemetery is peaceful during the day. Sunlight filters through the trees, birds move freely, the air feels open. But at night, the space changes. The sounds thin out. The darkness settles deeper between the headstones, and the chair becomes noticeable. Visitors leave offerings there: coins, cigarettes, bottles of alcohol. In the morning, they're gone. Some say animals take them. Others say the wind knocks them over. But locals don't speculate. They simply don't sit. That's why Mark laughed when someone warned him. He had driven into Cassadaga late one evening with friends. Curiosity, boredom, and the kind of confidence that comes from not believing in things you can't see. When they reached the chair, Mark didn't hesitate. "It's just concrete," he said. The air was warm, the cemetery quiet. He sat down. At first, nothing happened. Then the insects stopped. Not faded, stopped. The silence pressed in, thick and sudden, like the world had drawn a breath and refused to release it. Mark felt it before he understood it. Weight. Not on his shoulders, but beside him. The pressure shifted the way it does when someone sits too close. Mark stood up immediately. The relief was instant, but incomplete. Something stayed behind. They laughed it off. They always do. Later that night, one of his friends checked the photos they had taken. In one image, Mark sat alone on the chair. In another, taken seconds later, something darker appeared beside him. Not a shape, not a face, just an absence of light where light should have been. They deleted the photos. Mark didn't sleep that night, not because he was afraid, but because the room felt crowded. Every chair felt wrong, too occupied, too aware. When he sat, the pressure returned, not heavy, patient. Over the following days, it followed him. Not footsteps, not shadows, just presence. Chairs felt claimed, benches felt watched, empty rooms felt discourteous, as if he were sitting in places that belonged to someone else. Weeks later, Mark returned to Cassadaga alone. He stood at the edge of the cemetery and didn't go in. He didn't need to. The chair had done its work. The devil's chair is still there, still unmarked, still empty, at least to the eye. Visitors still sit on it sometimes, and locals still don't interfere. Because the chair isn't a trap, it's an invitation. And once it's accepted, the chair doesn't stay empty. Some places don't need permission. They only need to be acknowledged. And in Cassadaga, something is always sitting with you. Stories like these survive because someone remembers them. If you'd like to hear more, you can like this video and subscribe to Crimson Shadows. New tales are always waiting.